Okay, this should be working. Wait, this isn't the right. Give me 2 seconds. Okay, there we go. Wanted to fix this. What do I need to do? So I need to do. Bro, I've got a notepad just to see this. I need to get rid of that. Okay, there we go. That should be working. So, you guys can't see this. Whoops. Bro, this is not going good. Okay, there we go. Alright, so... Martha looks a bit Yeah, my mic is so quiet. Why is that happening then? Is this better? It's still loud. It's still quiet, I mean. Bro, what is happening? Why is it so insanely quiet? We're just gonna deal with it. Alex, purple through sector 1 and sector 2. Why is... Up to the line. Wait, what? Okay, we're doing a restart. Apparently... Okay, so... Okay, I'll be back in a second because somebody invited Angelo. And I do need to fix my mic because it sounds like I'm...
Embrace Italian style with the Fiat 600 Hybrid, and it could be yours on PCP for just £279 per month with a £279 deposit and 2.1% APR representative example. On the road price £25,800, including a £1,050 deposit contribution. Total amount of credit £22,551 over 49 months. 48 monthly payments of £279 with an optional final payment of £10,817. Total amount payable £25,274 and 4 months. Henley Group are a credit broker, not a lender. Finance subject to status. Terms and conditions apply. UK residents 18+.
Whether you're planning for your dream kitchen or that once-in-a-lifetime holiday, JP Morgan Personal Investing can help you make the most of your tax-free allowances this tax year. With our intuitive app, expert support, and 150 years of JP Morgan's investing experience, you can start making more informed investment decisions today. Click the banner to learn more about JP Morgan Personal Investing. Invest with clarity. Capital at risk. Tax rules vary by individual status and may change.
Oh. Okay, let me have a look at this then. Battery level. Is my mic still quiet? But please don't say it's still quiet. Settings, microphone. Yeah, max. Oh, I need to get the hail off. Okay, so. I need to get people to do their telemetry. What? Okay. So it's Ramon up the line first. Ramon does not have telemetry on. Let me get stat living. Stat living. Through sector 1 is the first one on track. Okay through here, 14.8. I don't know the reference time so far, so... $142.8. Jake up to the line, 143 point. Helios, 1. I'm not sure. Pose up to the line and gets P1. Dill Bob, P3 in the kick Sauber. Great job. Bro, my mic is so weird. Who needs an invite? Maximo. Can't see that guy. Pastry goes to the top. Okay, let me have a look at Marco on a lap. He does not look like he is. Anyone on a lap? Doesn't look like it. Anyone on laps? Doesn't know. Can't see Maximo anywhere. Might be on the next page. There we go. Okay, it looks like Spitfire's on a lap. Oh, he's 100th up on Pastry. This is going to be a good lap in the Haas. Through pawn now. Stuck it in the 7th gear. Nice and tidy so far. Doesn't look the quickest, but it's looking okay for now. I was second down on B Street. Up to the line. What's it gonna be? He's gonna go P8 ahead of... Who is that? Helios, it looks like. Yep, Helios. Riley Edwards on a lap, coming up through a Rouge. Oh, there's a Williams in his way. And that looks to be, onto the gravel. Who is that Williams? He looks like player. Yaro. Statlev coming up a Rouge. What is happening over here? Statlev breaking down. So only 100th off pastry so far. Coming up to pull on. Just need to sort out. Take room. There we go. See, the halo is not working. What is this? My whole keyboard's not working. Okay, my whole setup is not working, it seems. There we go. Now it's fixed, I think. He goes P4 anyway. Great luck from him. Now Dilbob. Ooh, back to Alex. Purple sector 2. In 14th right now. 2 minutes left. Round the final corner. Where's this going to put him? It's going to put him on provisional pole by 0.5 of a second. Now Dilbob round the final corner. Where is this going to put him? It's going to put him P2. 0.4 off. Now Satran last, as it seems, so far. Oh, he's invalidated last corner. That means he'll be starting last in the sprint race. Now comes Marco. He's backed off. Pace drop to the line. He's going to go second. Now here's Ramon. He goes second. Big battle in the quali. Helios goes 6th. Here comes Flobbelob around the final corner. Where's this going to put him? He goes 7th. Jake up to 5th. Here comes Toes around the final corners. Up to the line, it's going to be P3 for Toes. So it's a 1-3 for the McLaren team. But disappointment for Riley down in P12. He's not going to like that in the McLaren one bit. And he's left again. I'm going to quickly try and fix this. Let me put my Be Right Back on. Okay, let me try and fix this then. There has been an update in the past 2 minutes to my overlay thing, so I'm literally updating that right now. So we might be able to get elimination drivers for full quali. Okay. And then we should be getting full name leaderboard. What else is this here? Better graphics. It's all looking good so far. Let me quickly put F125 on. There. So leaderboard full names, that's good. What else is there in here? Eliminated drivers. We don't need that. Okay. This is really confusing why I can't get this working. Let me plug my keyboard back in and plug it back out to see if that works. Oh! Okay, I fixed it. I think I fixed it. Have I fixed it? Yep. We're back in business, boys. Let me change this quickly. Make it more on the top left. There we go. Yep, so Alex is on pole. Looks a bit laggy. Ramon P2. Pastry P3. Dilbob P4. Jake is P5 but got disqualified. Helaus P6. Flobob 7th. Toes P8. Statlev P9. Marco P10. Riley Edwards P11. Maximo P12. Deckroom P13. Yaro P14. Spitfire 16th. Who's this in 17th? Max Burton 17th. Satra in 18th. And Angelo lines up at the back of the grid. to start the sprint race. 5 lights. And away we go. Oh, 2 jump starts at the start of the race. That looks like Angelo and Statlev in the background. That is big carnage in the background. There's an Aston Martin round. And that looks like to be up the Gunners. BK7 at the back of the grid. With Satcher in the back. And Riley gets the disqualified for being disconnected. But here comes Ramon on the outside. Dylan on the inside. And Ramon gets the lead of the race. Leading to Alex, who's having a bit of internet problems. A Kick Sauber P3. These are the possible race strategies. Everyone's chose mediums apart from Alex Mills. Oh, side by side, Jake down the inside. Oh! Hello spins Jake round. And Jake is round in the Red Bull. He's down to 15th. Behind up the Gunners. And that was Helios, I think, who spun him round. Oh, that's Toes spun us round as well. Everyone's making mistakes in the sprint race. Oh, Alex Mills a bit slidey coming on the exit. And Dylan makes it up into P2. Up into P2 in the sprint race in the Kick Sauber. Statlev, Maximo and up the Gunners all in the pits. Statlev DNFs after getting a drive-through penalty. But Ramon, in the lead of the race so far, did a great job to overtake Alex off the start. Alex might be having some problems with his internet. He's right on the back of the Kick Sauber though. Can he make a move? Very laggy. The Sue Williams doing well to get up to P7 and 8, but it looks like Flobolob makes a move on Ant for P10. Ooh, Spitfire very wide there. It looks like Yaro right on the back of Max, but can he make a move soon? I really don't know why my mic is so quiet. I'm gonna try and fix this real quick. No battles so far right now at this stage. Let's check some of these ERS levels. Ooh, very low for all of the people at the front. But Kai Harris getting very close up to the back of Alex. Could he be making a move here on the straight? Alex lagging backwards. Kai Harris in the McLaren up to P3 in the sprint race. He goes down the inside. It's a great move. Alex can't make a move with his lag. And he's on 2 warnings as well. Spitfire's a 10-second. Start looking at other cars. Bro, I am starting at other cars. V-car versus... Is this a lap car? No, this is Maximo. Maximo and Alex. Oh! Oh, it's a collision! Maximo and Deck Room. That is definitely Deck Room's fault there. Close the gap. And Pastry looking for a move on the other Kicksauber, but Alex, his tyres are starting to come back into play. Using the hard compound tyres. He was slow at the start of the race, but towards the end of the race, he's going to be very fast. Starting to build a train, but in the background, there's a Ferrari making a move on the Kicksauber. Let's look at some top speeds here. No moves into play right now, but Kai Harris looking very close to make the move on the Kicksauber. How much damage does Maximo actually have? He's got very orange wing, front left wing 66% damage. But up the gunners, weaving down in the straight. Maximo's going to look to the outside. He can't make a move just yet. A big bat on the background. As Angelo goes a bit wide. What's the difference in tyre wear? 17 to 25. Alex right on the back of Kai Harris now. Pastry very slidey. A bit wide there. Can Alex Mills look for a move up at a Rouge? Here comes Alex Mills. Pulls to the outside on Kai Harris. And he's going to go round on the outside. Can he make the move? No, he can't. Very glitchy. Goes into Kai Harris. He's definitely having internet problems, as you can see. Jake up into P10 now. After having that spin with Helios. Can he get anywhere close? But in the background, Toes up to P11 as well. Does he have a bit of damage? No, he doesn't have any damage. None of these do. Ooh! Helios gets a 3-second time penalty and goes wide. Marco, can he gain back up the time to get P6 in the sprint race? Ramon's dropped off. The V-car, oh my god, the Sauber right on the back of the Ferrari. Can he make a move here onto the straight? Oh, wrong button again. Can't see because Ramon's got his telemetry off. Oh, I'm pressing the wrong buttons. What do I need to press? Halo off. Leaderboard there. Can Alex Mills make the move again? He's going to look to the inside. Oh my god, bro. That is scary. I'm getting really close to the back of the Ferrari. Could this be a Kicksauber? We're looking to try and win the sprint race. This train here not moving. Blob, Toes, and Jake. But there's a battle as Marco is off. Marco is off the track. He's got damage. I don't know what happened there. He's gone off the track. Here comes Floblob again. Toes gets a penalty. Red Bull having a very bad day. So is Merck, to be honest. All the big teams have had a bad day. But Williams is having a very good day. So is Kick Sauber. Can he make a move for the lead race? But we cut back to this battle as Floblob looks to be right on the back of Marco. Something happened with Marco because he has damage and he's dropped back 2 positions. Floblob looking to go to the outside. He can't make a move. Ooh, Dylan looks very close in this lap. Can he gain with the Ferrari? But the Ferrari has the straight line speed. DRS active. Dylan looks to pull to the inside. In the Kick Sauber. Can he make a move for P1? He goes to the inside. A bit of tyre banging. A bit of contact. But he goes to the inside. Now there's outside for the next corner. Ramon doesn't give him much room. But enough room. Very clean racing. Oh! And that is Toes round. Oh, Kai Harris back in P5. What's happened to him? Yaro making mistake. It's all carnage going round as Marco, the two Red Bulls going very battle. Jake goes wide. Marco's slowing up. Looks like to be having some issues. Maybe slowing down to have a battle with the V-carb. This is very weird. Need to keep an eye on this. Who is this V-carb actually? Oh, come back to the action though of the front runners. The Kick Sauber, Alex Mills has really caught back up. On to the final lap. 0 warnings for Ramon. Oh, what's happened here? Why is my... Wait. Type in chat if you have been seeing my overlays. But to the inside comes Dylan. Down the inside on Alex Soz. AK Ramon. Ramon, bit of contact on the rear end. He looks to go to the outside. He touches the gravel. And he's round. That is so lucky that Alex ghosted. And he's straight. Oh. Yeah. Not nice, Ramon. Very not clean. That is him. That is him going to be banned. But very unlucky for the Kick Sauber. Should have been winning this race, but has been straight line, so unlucky. But Alex Mills, after everything that's happened to him, all of his internet problems, he's gonna win the sprint race unless something goes wrong. Round the final corner for the sprint race, Alex Mills will win. Oh! Oh my god, in the background, Kai Harris and Helios make contact. And that's going to be P4 for Kai Harris, P5 for Maxper, and P7 for Helios. And out of the blue, Yaro in the Williams, the Mercedes driver, but joined late after saying he can't make it, has to be in the Williams, gets P2. Very well. Angelo battling Maximo here. Going to be side by side. Coming up to Bronxamont. Very well racing. Who's going to come out on top? Coming up to the line. It looks like it's going to be Angelo. Or is it... Oh, bit of contact. And it's going to be Maxbert. Toes gets P13. And it's going to be in the background P14. And last will be Deck Room. Let me get these race results. Very unfortunate for the Kicksauber Dilbob. Getting taken out. Okay. It's the sprint race now. Okay, I'm back. Marco up to the line. He goes provisional pole. Purple for X Gamer Doofy. That was very good through here. And gets provisional pole by 0.7 of a second. Who's next? Pastry. Let's have a look at this. My driver's time. Purple. Pastry's on an absolute flying of a lap. Up to the line. Oh! 200ths. What is Yaro doing with Spitfire? Anyone on that? Play up. Breaking down. Doesn't look the fastest of laps. But who knows? What's it gonna go? P7. Or 6-7. Alex looks to be the only one on a lap, is it? This is flying. It's not lagging anymore. Which is a positive for him. And he goes pole by, doesn't say, because goes pole by 1/10. Hills in a lap. Up the Gunners. Let's look at this then. He backs out after getting invalidation. Riley Edwards. Very close with the kick Sauber. Where's this going to be with Alex's time? It's going to be about a second off of him. He's not had a good race in the sprint after getting disqualified, after getting disconnected. But behind him is Toes, you can see in the background. Up to the line, it's going to be P5. And then with Toes, where's Toes? P4. And Decrum already locked up into the gravel. So I think that is it for the first runs. Anyone else on actual runs? Statlev starting his lap. He uses his iconic helmet that he has been using for about 2 seasons now. He's purple by 1.5 tenths. How much battery has he drained? 70% left. Looking very good so far. Nice and tidy. Seven tenths down though. That is the car performance, I would say, through the most technical part of the track. Oh, what's happened? Here he comes, breaking up. It's going to be up to the line. Ooh, P4, very nice job. Yaro's 3 milliseconds behind Alex's time in the Williams. And he backs out. He's backing out to run one for more time. He's risking it all. Whoops. Retained sun, this is. Okay. Looks to be the first person who will be setting a lap. As he starts his lap now. Yaro's active. Upper Rouge. Oh, he's got a bit of damage. He might have crashed into the pit lane. I didn't actually see that. I think he crashed into the pit lane. I know if he did, that is not ideal for him because we didn't see him crash. He might have crashed into the pit lane. What is happening here then? Oh. Spitfire user. Maximo invalidates. Pastry and toes very cutting it fine. Oh, Luca invalidates. We cut to Yaro. Who needs to get this lap done. Where's Spitfire going to go up to the line? He stays P10. Not too great. Jake in last right now. Really needs to improve. Both Red Bulls need to improve their times dramatically. 5 tenths down on Alex. Here comes Yara up to the line. He goes pole position by 3.5 tenths. Jake P8. Here comes Alex. 2 tenths down on Yaro. Up to line. Here comes Marco. P6. Here comes Floblob now. He goes P9. But can Pastry ruin the day for him? For Yaro. Up to the line. Pastry stays P4. Only Statlev that can hit. Statlev goes P4. That means that Yaro has taken pole position. In Belgium in a Williams. Reset everything, ready for the race. Okay, get rid of everything. Oh. So it's Toes on pole with Statlev in P2, Pastry in P3, Marco P4, Riley P5, Bloblob P6, Jake P7, Ramon in P8, Max Butt P9, Yaro P10, Spitfire in P11, Alex P12, Maximo P13, Returned Sun in P14, Up the Gunners P15, Dillbob in P16, Helios in P17, and Satcher in P18. And then Alex in P19, but he's got disqualified. Me. So, as the final cars round up to the back of the grid, it's going to be Toes on pole by Statlev. Five red lights. It's lights out and away we go. Ramon gets a drive through just milliseconds before the lights go out. Oh! The Ferrari's round! The Ferrari is round. A bit of... Everyone makes it through turn one, but Statlev and Toes side by side. Can Statlev make a move into the P1? Gaining on the straight. Side by side now. It's going to be 3 wide. Marco on the outside. Late braking for Marco. He goes around the outside. Toes out wide and... Carnage. 5 cars round. Marco leads this race from P5. Ramon's been disqualified. Yep, get him gone. Cape Ramon is banned. But Marco leads this race now on the VSC after all of that carnage. Up the Gunners, up to P6 from last. Very chaotic whole race today. 2 V-carbs up to points. Riley Edwards back down to P12. He's into the pits. Changing his front wing. Does anyone have damage up ahead? Oh, Alex onto the outside on Yaro. They swap positions because they're in the same academy. But now Alex, can he hunt down Marco for the race win? There is rain towards the end of this race, so it's going to be very interesting towards the end of the race. There's, oh, big chaotic band in the background. Statlev down to P13 and Alex has hit Statlev. Alex Mills now, not deck room Alex. He's by far one of the fastest in this league. And Marco's just going to try and hold on for as long as he can. Red Bull, after signing Jake in the midweek transfer, oh my god, mid-season transfer window. Another VSC. That is Max Burt out. And Statlev taking the opportunity to get into the pits, change his tyres. He does have damage. Oh, he has crashed with someone. Marco getting an extra lap just to hold on. Let's have a look at this grid order then. So, Marco leads from Alex. Then we've got Yaro to Pastry, then to Jake, then to Floblob, then to Up the Gunners, right on the back of Floblob, who's done very well from last. Maximo also done very well to close up the grid. And Spitfire and the Haas. Retained Sun, Dilbob. Toes from pole down to P12. Deckroom, Helios, Satcher, Riley Edwards down near last. And then Statlev in last from P2. Into the pits comes everyone nearly. They're all tumbling into the pits. Kai Harris stays out. He's going to take the net lead. Side by side into the pit lane. Down the inside goes Angelo. Nobody got damage from that. But Angelo Pastry will lead this race from now. Dilbob on the hards will just manage to get out in P2. Marco comes out in P3 on the hards. But Kai Harris will be leading this race, but on worn hot mediums. Was this the play? But will everyone else? Oh, it's a safety car. I thought it was a VSC. There's a full-blown safety car then. This means that Pastry is going to be leading this race off the safety car restart. And then everyone else will be able to come and close back up to everyone else left in the field. This will also help the likes of Toes and Satcher. Also Statlev in last, who's had a horrible start after the carnage in lap 1. That scared me. Safety car is in last lap. Everyone's closed up. Hopefully it's a clean safety car restart. And it doesn't look like it is because Riley Edwards already everyone making it through cleanly. Alex right on the back of Marco. Oh, 10 seconds. Galore back and the back. Oh, Toes, no, with an AI car. Has to slow down. It's from the back of the grid. But now, Dylan. To the inside, gets a little bit pushed into the grass. Kick Sauber, who could have won the sprint race after getting straight line from the person who's getting banned. Makes it. Beautiful move into P1. Oh! Bit of collision. Big bit of contact. And through goes Alex. A beautiful move on the inside after Dylan has to be going slow due to his contact, which puts Marco back down to P4 and promotes Alex to P2. Alex trying to warm up his hards to get the temperature. In the background, big bit of carnage. Side by side goes Angelo and Blobolob. Flobolob makes the move up into P7, but Angelo, oh, crashes into the back of Flobolob. Can he make the switchback? He makes the switchback move. But would the still say that's a push to pass move. Angelo on the inside. Can Flobolob go for the old switcheroo? He tries to look for it. And at the front end, here comes Alex on Pastry. To the outside goes Alex. Oh, there's a crash in the straight. Dilbob's up the race. Dilbob Did he make it 3 wide or something? What happened? But Alex up into P2, P1. Let me see what happened. Makes it into P1, the person who won the sprint race, now looking to try and win the main race. Riley making a double move up into P7, great job. The 2 Red Bulls swap positions. Marco unleash is Jake. Now Yaro up into P3. Just drove me off the track. Who drove you off the track? Red Bull assassinated Sauber. Okay, interesting. I didn't see any. Side by side is Maximo and Lixlo, Frosty Marco. And oh, crash up the Rouge. That is Marco. With the front wing damage. That looks to be a big crash up a Rouge. Looks to me that he might have just overcorrected it into the barrier. This is a perfect time for Pastry to pit now. The grid's spread out a bit more now. He's going to have a fresh new set of hards to box towards the rain. As soon as we talk about Marco, bins it. Give me 2 seconds. Sorry about that, guys.
Hello.
Hello.
Sorry, maybe I've just put it on the wall.
Are you still watching?
Yeah. This race might be a bit cooked.
Right.
But Jake has done really well this show.
He's up to P4.
Yeah.
Pastry's still trying to stay out as long as he can.
I don't know why. He's got VSC. Can pit. Stupid not to pit.
My mic keeps on glitching. It sounds so quiet. Still VSC. Yaro, green flag, gets a great restart right on the back of Pastry now. And he's going to go to the inside on Brook Shimon. Does he make the move? Side by side, Kai Harris can't make a move. That old medium is not working well for Kai. And Yaro elevated up
There's
into
also
P2.
toes going round the outside of the gunners through Blanchmont, and then there's retained Sun as well.
Oh,
And then
Riley
he crashed at the
Edwards!
back.
Riley Edwards straight
Oh,
on!
and
Oh, and
spun.
he's hit into Statlev. And he's gonna have to box.
Probably gonna retire from the race, I'm guessing.
First gets disqualified, gets disconnected in sprint. That's Angela going very wide. Statlev very unlucky from the start.
And then there's Statlev
up into
basket
P7.
Maximo.
Oh, Floblob gets past Jake. Great move round the outside. Jake maybe just conserving his tyres. He's only on 10%, while Floblob also on 10%. Yaro now gaining on Alex. Maybe pushing on those hards a little bit more. Let me turn my sound down a bit. Did you just crouch up a rouge then?
Yeah, I had a moment. I got like on the inside curb and then spun.
I saw you. What happened at the start of the race? Because I saw you in P1 for a couple laps.
Yeah, I just got through. I got a good start, got into P3 after turn 1. And then I managed to pull a move round the outside on the boat. And Pastry's actually into the pits now.
Don't know why he didn't get the opportunity to pit during the actual VSC and safety cars. That means he's going to get elevated down to below Maximo. No, below retains. Just behind retains.
Now this is going to be tricky.
Here comes Jake on the outside of Floblob.
Yellow flags. So it's off.
That's Riley Edwards, it looks like. But Jake makes a move up into P3. Great move on the straight. Saving his battery that whole lap. But Yaro closed the gap. It looks like Riley Edwards is going to box through.
I think he's just trying to cause a safety car.
Yep. Touch the corner.
Yeah.
That's him banned.
Well, Pastry's now 22 seconds off the lead. That's going to be very tricky for him to come back in 13 laps. Unless there is a safety car, of course.
Yaro sliding out of that corner. Trying to push to the absolute limit to close up to Alex Mills.
He's boxing.
Into the pits comes Alex on 18%. I don't know why that's happening because there's going to be rain soon towards the end of the race. Surely the hards will be able to make it to the end. How has Angelo got a penalty there then? Let's just check.
Never doubt Angelo. And now Pastry is fighting to get past Maximo and go to the outside, which is going to be pretty tricky to do at turn 1.
Down the outside. Can he go for the switchback? No, Maximo defends brilliantly, but here comes Floblob and gets past Jake into P2. Floblob and Jake just swapping positions. And Pastry up the inside in a Rouge. That's a great move from Pastry. Can he make a double overtake on both V-carbs? He's going to gain on the straight. He's got a lot more battery than retained. And he makes the move up into P8. And the next person up the road is up the Gunners. Jake and Floblob just swapping positions each lap, just working together. And it looks like Riley wide again. They're doing very well to work together. Blob Blob and Jake just pulling away from everyone else.
Qualified.
Alt deck room disqualified, yep. First race back and same.
Oh, what is happening here with Up the Gunners then? And Pastry.
Here comes Pastry. Up the Gunners moving all over the road. Riley retires. That looks on purpose. Angelo, clean for now. Can Kai Harris make a move around the outside? Angelo very clean on the inside. Can he go for a double switchback? Can he? Yes, he can. Very nice defending from Angelo, and Angelo just horrible exit.
Trying to play DRS games, which is not gonna work, I think.
Kai Harris
Because it's not got the grip.
Got a lot better tyres than Blob Blob and Jake. Back at it again. Down the inside goes Jake. Up into P2 again. But here comes Angelo playing the DRS games with the McLaren. Now he's going to be gaining on this straight. Angelo up to the inside. Here comes Kai Harris squeezing him as much as he can. Great move from Angelo.
Ooh.
Brilliant move up the inside goes Angelo. He keeps it in P7. Very clean, but Kai Harris round the outside gets onto the curb. It is Angelo, but no contact made. Down the inside goes Kai. Oh, squeezing Kai Harris into the grass there. Oh, the grip advantage. Kai Harris did not expect Angelo to be that slow through Puon. Angelo just got way too much speed for... No, wrong way around. Kai Harris got way too much speed for Angelo, so Angelo is going way too slow, which is making Kai Harris crash into the back of him, but no damage. Here comes Kai Harris.
5 seconds to the lead.
Angelo moving around like crazy, but here down the outside goes Kai Harris, going for the double switchback just like last lap, and oh, Angelo. Angelo cuts across him, but let's see this again. Are they going to swap positions again? No, they're not going to swap positions. But Kai Harris, DRS games again. Looks like a bit of... Was that tyre locking or Petru just hitting into Angelo? Not sure. Petru to the inside. Very aggressive. Angelo crashed it!
Yeah,
oh, big
Angelo.
crash! Angelo hits Kai Harris.
Average Angelo. Yeah, what
and
is he doing?
takes him out. That is him going to get banned. Cuts the corner and misses when it was his fault in the incident.
Yeah, what is he doing? Yeah, he's just taking out someone who's...
Maximo getting
yeah, and he's
caught.
just taking... He got disqualified, says he? No, yeah, he's just retired.
Yep. Normal Angelo back racing and he just can't change his ways. As we caught that on the stream. Jake just gets a penalty. 3-second time penalty for Jake. Not ideal with his battle for P2 with Blob Blob. But Alex closing up to Statlev now. And Statlev closing up to Toes. So Statlev doing a great job so far. Blob Blob now gaining on the straight again, but Jake has just... They've been swapping positions every lap, Jake and Blob Blob, but I think they've just blue flags for who. And Statlev gets past Toes. Round the outside on the straight, Statlev up into P4. The Alpine has to drop back. Jake, after getting signed to Red Bull, after me and Apple Juice making an agreement to send Jake to Red Bull, makes it into P2. Yaro leading this race in a Williams, but he has not pitted since Alex has pitted. But Alex going for the aggressive 2-stop. Will it work coming towards the end of the race? But it looks to be rain quite soon, so... Hello, Marco.
Hello.
It's awesome for 30 seconds. I'm really good see.
Alex right on the back of Statlev now. Statlev on the outside of Alex. No, wrong way around. Alex on the outside of Statlev. Makes the move up into P4. I can hear your TikTok, bro.
Interesting. That's good.
Jake loses position to Floblob through that. Didn't see that. Jake right on the back of Floblob. This has not been a good race for the second half of the season. We're going to definitely try and clear this up, get all the dirty drivers out, definitely not bring anyone else back. Jake, this is the closest battle. It looks like everyone about 2 seconds apart from each other. But Jake right on the back of Floblob. We can have interviews at the end of the race, and it looks like it'll be Yaro, Floblob and Jake as it stands. But Alex on the charge, he's already closing up to Jake. But Jake burning before the DRS zone. Will he have enough battery usage to go down straight? Also, we're changing to the ultra battery mode next season. But here comes Jake on the outside of Floblob. Floblob just lets him pass, saving his battery. They've been doing this whole race, but they're going to have to make it strategic after this because Alex is gaining on them. Just see in the mirrors of Floblob, seeing Alex just gaining on him. Toes gets a penalty. He's been having a very bad race with his damage. It's crazy that Alex has only been on 5-lap hard tyres when it felt like he'd been in like 10 laps. Floblob and Jake very close together. Floblob's got, let's see the battery, 65 to 65, so they've got basically the same. Alex basically got none, but he's closed. Look at that, he's closed right up to the back of these guys already. Just going to use one more lap to charge his battery probably after the straight, but Floblob's going to be desperately trying to get past Jake because he does not want to lose the position to Alex Mills. So look, he's burning all of his battery, but Jake is burning all of his battery as well. So this is going to be a nice big battle coming towards the end of the race. Alex right on the back of Floblob. Can he make a move? Here he comes on the inside. Floblob defends. Round the outside goes Alex Mills on Floblob. Floblob defends on the inside. Side by side. Round the outside at No Name. Brilliant move from Alex Mills. Gets up into P3. And now this is going to be the battle for P2. Jake versus Alex Mills. And then Yaro only... Oh, he is 9 seconds up the road. But rain should be coming soon, it looks like. Forget the Nah, it wasn't really big contact though. It was just game physics. Now Alex Mills, right on the back of Jake again, touches the inside. But it was Frobel that went wide and hit him, so it wasn't really Alex's fault. But here comes Alex on Jake. Charging through the field. Jake's defending well with his battery. But will it be the same place where Alex got Floblob, where he'll get Jake to the inside? Alex goes. Jake goes deep. Alex Mills, can he keep it on the inside? He can't. Still no rain. It said it's going to be raining, but looks like it's not going to be.
They're the last 2 laps where there's going to be rain.
Last 2 laps, it says then.
Because on the forecast it says on the very last one.
That means that it's going to be very, very chaotic for this battle for P2. Statlev now joining the battle for P2. Alex Mills looking to the inside, just going to stay behind, wait for the DRS. Jake's fine with staying in front because he looks like he has a lot of battery. Now Alex Mills right behind Jake. Can he make a move on the straight? It's going to look like it. He opens up the DRS. An extra 13 kilometers per hour, something like that. And he goes to the inside. Makes the move. Jake on the outside. Can he make the move? And Alex Mills keeps ahead of Jake. He's up into P2. The tyre advantage showed brilliant there, with the manage being able to brake as late as he could. And he's already left the field. He's 1.1 seconds up already. Now it's going to be a battle between Jake and Bloblob for the final 2 laps. For P3, the final position on the podium. Still don't know why Alex pitted, because he was in 20% tyre wear. Yaro has just led this race. He's only on 40% tyre wear. But it looks like Jake will be getting P5 at best because of his
16 lap old tyres and Alex 9.
But it looks like Jake will be getting P5 because of his penalty, unless any of these guys behind him gets penalties. But it's lap 20, that's where it said will be the rain. It's already getting a little bit more overcast. It's going to get more and more chaotic towards the end of the race. As we hit the 2-hour mark of the stream. Very, very long session so far. Oh, Frobble gets past Jake. Did not see that. Jake right on the back of Problem now, but Jake's on 60% tyre wear. He's not been able to save his tyres as good as everyone else, but so is Statlev. They pit the same lap as you, didn't they?
Yeah, under the first safety car.
But can Jake still will Jake still not give up and make the move on Froblob and finish P3 on track? He's got the DRS. Please mute your mic. I can hear you. Statlev lost 3 positions, but he lost about 16 positions at the start of the race, dropped down to last. But here comes Jake on Floblob on the second to last lap. Will he make a move? No, he's not going to make a move. The rain looks like it's not going to come. It's very unfortunate. I would like to see a little bit of drama coming towards the end of the race, but it looks like it can remain dry. Marco.
Yeah.
Could you mute your mic please, or turn that off?
Alright.
Cheers. No action, it looks like. Everyone just sat in rows. The only battle it's been for the past the gap is 7 tenths, so there will be DRS for the final lap. Not being able to make the move there. We'll be able to make the move here, will he? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, he can't make the move. So it looks like the man from Belgium, the championship leader, who said he won't be able to make it today, so he's lost his Mercedes seat after getting Aiden Harrison getting a reserve. He got the Williams seat after the sprint race. He got P2 in the sprint race. In a Williams, he's going to win in Belgium. He wins the Belgium Grand Prix and extends his championship lead. And here comes Alex Mills, his debut in GRL, wins the sprint race, comes home in P2 in the main race. And that's Flobler P3, Jake P4 on track, but it's going to be Statlev P4 on track. Toes comes home in P6. Pastry have a very unlucky race with damage. And he's going to be coming home in P7. Okay, yeah, I'm lagging a bit. Is everything okay? Yep. Retained Sun will be coming home in P8. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to get there. So that is our race. A very chaotic race as it was, but we got through it. Over 2 hours of this. But Yaro wins. In Belgium, and extends his championship lead after him saying that he didn't even gonna join this race. But he shows why he's the championship leader. That is not right. That's why Statlev P4. Alex should be P4. He retired from the race, I'm pretty sure. It was 9 seconds off. So don't think we're gonna have top 3 interviews, will we? We can bring Alex Mills in. Let me bring Alex Mills in. Hello?
Shut your fucking mouth! Yeah, you're right, mate. What's so funny? I'm being deadly serious here.
Well done. Nice people.
Shut your fucking mouth!
Bro, shut up!
Bro, who's saying that?
I spent 2 hours. Please stop raging.
I'm not doing anything, bro.
So, you got P2. You could have won. Can you talk me through why you pitted?
Because I'm not a witty and I wanted to upset people.
I can smell you.
Shut up.
What? I'm literally not doing anything, it's you.
So why did you pit?
Because the times were, you know, like I said, I wanted to have fun.
Okay. And then we saw a carnage happen on that one. Were you involved in any of that?
I don't know.
Great interview. Thank you for having you.
Shut your fucking mouth!
Massive pleasure for having you, and Okay. That guy is quite weird. So, that's been it so far. In round 7 for Belgium, Yaro extends his championship lead to over about 70 points, I think it now, as I've retired to become a commentator. I was P2 in the championship, so it looks like he will be winning the championship if things stands. So we'll see you next. Next race is, I think it is Hungary. Next race, Hungary, on the 27th of Feb. So we'll see you next Friday for the Hungary. Goodbye. Oh my god, goodbye.